Here's a quick overview video of what I had to do to make my Granite 4x4 6S capable. I made two main mods: the spur gear. I use an Axle Yeti spur gear, Hot Racing 56 tooth. It has the same diameter as the stock spur gear. I had to weld together washers to make another plate, so the front can have a plate too. You see the rear, I just used the regular stock shaft plate for the slipper. I used the regular spring, the regular washer, but I had to use a grub screw pin and bolted that through the shaft to keep the stock cap from spinning out. As you can see, the 2050 kV motor bolts directly to the power module. Here's a 17-tooth pinion. It bolts on the third hole from the top and the third hole on the bottom. The motor does sit pretty close to the receiver box, so it becomes pretty much a pain to take out because you have to unbolt the ESC every time you want to access the motor and power module. Now the ESC does bolt straight to the receiver box, except that I had to use another hole for the left side of the ESC. The right side used the regular hole. What I did was just drill another hole, put a little silicone coating inside the hole where the seal was to keep the seal intact, and just drilled and screwed in the screw on an angle. The other mod I did was the input pinion. People were snapping them on 3 and 2S with the brushless conversion. They're obviously just weak hollow plastic. So what I did was take the broken gear, drill it straight through with an 8-inch drill bit, drill a hole on the top to put a pin through, and used an axle, as you see there. And just stuck a pin through it. It was a 2 by 10 millimeter pin. And that pretty much covers it. I did try to use the modified spur gear with the Arrma's regular brushless 60 amp ESC and 3800 kV motor, but the motor cogged and it was a little bit too much for the motor to deal with the heavy spur gear. It's pretty much a beast on 4S and it's ridiculous on 6S. So that pretty much covers it. I try to get some more videos out later. Oh yeah, I also put on these cheap shocks from eBay. They are very good with the I think it was 1500 CST I used on all 4 corners. I modified the bumper since I broke that off. I modified the wheelie bar since I broke that off a couple of times. I put on adjustable links so you can see they're actually parts from the 8-inch kit, whether it be the narrow or the other 8-inch, 8 scale models like the Typhoon. And that's all 4 corners as well as steering linkages. I think this came from a Stampede or a Slash or something. I had tons of parts from it breaking too much. But otherwise, you can see that everything else is stock. I used the stock drive shafts as well as all the stock CVDs. Yeah, it's pretty much a beast. Hopefully I can get some more videos out of it later.